If it didn't require work, you would have it already. Right, we've gotten the warm-ups out of the way, and surprise, surprise, we are starting with calf raises again. I won't bore you by recording every single set, but we're going to do 4 sets here, and then get into our leg session. It's going to be a little bit less voluminous, not so many exercises, not so many sets, but still high intensity. Less is better, and I'll explain why I think that as we get through the session. We've gotten calf raises out of the way. We've gotten our warm-up set here out of the way. It's not going to be too many working sets because my hamstrings are still fried from stiff leg deadlifts on pull day, and that was only 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm not changing my split. I've changed the principles with which I am training slightly because I've discovered and I've been paying attention to and listening and learning from Jordan Peters, Elijah Mundy, TNF. Those are the 3 main guys I've been listening to the last couple of weeks. Whilst I've been trying to learn as much as I can about my bodybuilding journey, or as many things I can for my bodybuilding journey. And yeah, I think if I adopt how they train and implement it, I'm definitely going to have to moderate my rest and my volume and the order with which I do certain exercises and the frequency with which I do those certain exercises. But yeah, today is more of a quad focused leg day. We're going to do 3 to 4 working sets here. Then we are going to move on to leg extension or hack squat. Don't know what the order is going to be. Again, I'm just trying and testing things out and seeing how this split can work and what exercises work best with the split. What I've taken from the guys I was just mentioning was less with more approach, less volume, less fatigue, more intensity. So pushing really hard for those sets that I've got available to me, understanding that I've got one, maybe two opportunities at making them good sets, and really chasing that mechanical like slow down, because what they're saying is that's where your muscles are going to be growing. Like as many muscle fibers are being told to get on and do some work, and the last ones that get recruited are the ones that grow the most. So less with more. The sessions aren't going to be anywhere near as long, but they're definitely going to be more intense. And that intensity means recovery has to be moderated correctly outside of this. So my food, my sleep, and any additional training that I do outside of here, my running, my cycling. And especially that I'm a week and a half into a cut, so I don't have the calories available to me to recover properly. We are doing leg extensions before hack squat. And hear me out, here's my logic. We want to warm our knees up more than hamstring curls would have warmed our knees up before we do a very heavily loaded squat pattern like hack squat. And I think we have to keep injury prevention in mind because we're in a cut. Now, it's not like I'm on week 15 of a 16-week cut, no, but I'm definitely weaker than I would have been a week and a half ago. So by that logic, we should probably do at least one working set here, get some blood to the knees and to our quads, and then do our heavy hack squat pattern. And then we can do something like a sissy squat later on to hit something that attacks all of our quadricep. And then that's our session. Really short and sweet because I'm definitely more fatigued than I would have otherwise been from my pull day a couple of days ago because of how heavily loaded the stiff leg deadlifts were. And I have to keep that in mind so that when we do this block again next week, or the next couple of days, that I have programmed that rest day following pull. And I make sure that I'm recovering properly from session to session, especially being that I'm in a caloric deficit right now. And the cut's going really well. One more. One more. Sorry for the talking there, or lack thereof. Just had to concentrate and get those good sets out. Felt very strong, moved smoothly. Yeah, less with more. I think I'm gonna like training this way, especially when I'm in a caloric surplus, a slight one. Because the whole reason I'm on this cut is because I want to slim down even further, lose the last bit of fat, and then maintain that. I don't want to keep ballooning and cutting down and ballooning and cutting down cyclically like that. Because one, I don't like going on super long cuts, and there are just periods of the year you just feel and look like shit, and you don't enjoy it. So I want to, one, feel good in my body the whole year. Two, look good. I know that's like a vanity thing, but that's definitely part of the reason why a lot of us bodybuild and we train the way we do. Because there's no reason for me to train and lift all these weights, because life doesn't require me to, but it's definitely a vanity thing. Yeah, it's just whole lot less time consuming going on cuts for far shorter periods of time, just adjusting my body composition instead of having to do a 15, 16 week cut. That's an awfully long time to be dieting as well. It's like really mentally difficult. And what happens when you've got other stuff in life that you want to get done or that needs addressing, and you can't emotionally handle it because you're a bit hungry? I'm going to try this out stupidly whilst on the cut with this approach to training. Not change my split unless it's programming more rest days in between my training days. Then we'll see what kind of growth we get. Because I'm nowhere near my upper limit. I'm nowhere near my cap or my natural potential. I would have had to train perfectly from the day I last started lifting weights to now to be anywhere near that. And I definitely know I've not been performing and working as hard as I could have been.